Ignite, from dreams to reality.
You were just talking about information. So I came across something about how we disperse our information online, So, most of us, we are very accustomed with Facebook and the rest of them, those social sites. So, what I came across, the person was saying that the way people disperse their information online sometimes can put them in trouble. People give out information as far as their home address, even up to the GPS location per time online. And the person was saying it can make it difficult if you are trying to kind of restrict some people from getting information to you.
Getting access to you.
Yes, getting access to you. So, but from what we know now, it's necessary we have our information available, mostly online. Now, can you tell us the advantages or disadvantages of either having them available like that or restricting them? That's my question.
Man, you're in the service industry. In terms of pricing, what strategies do you use to calculate your mental capacity? Since your work is based on knowledge, so how do you calculate your mental capacity? Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks for those questions. I'll start with Israel. I think you should make a distinction between your corporate presence and your personal presence online. So when I talked about having a Facebook page, for example, you can have your own personal Facebook page, but for your business, have a different one, okay? And showcase the information about the business there. So if you have a physical address for your business, that should be up there. That's different from your own personal Facebook page. You probably don't want to put your home address there, and you don't want to put everything about yourself. And please, when you are updating your Facebook page, keep it to corporate information and structured information. Don't start chatting on your corporate Facebook page as if you're on your personal Facebook page. Indeed, also be careful that as an entrepreneur, your identity cannot be completely dislodged from your corporate identity. So don't say inappropriate things on your personal Facebook page and think it won't rub off on your business. Okay, so you need to be more conscious of your own identity. And then, of course, whether it's corporate or personal, you have to be aware of the information security challenges that the internet places, because that means that that information is available to anybody for good or bad intentions, okay? So only put things out there that you know that is publicly available information, In my field, we talk about classified information, things that are either for your own internal use as an organization and things that are confidential. You will not put your confidential information up there, except you're a publicly listed company, for example, or there's a specific need. You're not going to put your accounting information up on your corporate Facebook page. It's not necessary. Okay, so only put those things that are publicly available, that should be publicly available out there. So use it carefully. Be aware of the positive and the negative consequences. Positive is everybody knows. But in everybody knowing, you can also suffer some kind of damage if you're not careful. So I think the word is caution. Do it with wisdom. The question about how you price your services, especially when it's intellectual property. So you're a software developer. Okay, I'm sure you know how to bring together the direct costs of your laptop, whatever office space or home space that you're using. All those things have to be factored. Then you have to look at the cost of your own time. One way of looking at it is to say, if I'm in industry, if I'm working for a software development company, for example, what am I likely to be paid? Okay, given my skill level. And use that as a basis of what we call a charge-out rate, because you must value your time. One of the fundamental mistakes that people make when you're offering a service is only to calculate the cost of the physical goods. You will just keep working for nothing, exactly. So you have to say that there is an input that I'm putting in here. If I was working in a software development company, I will be earning X million naira per year. Now let me break that up into what it is per month. How many hours am I likely to spend programming? Okay, so I'm starting up, I'm not going to base it on 40 hours, maybe I'll base it on 50 or 60 hours. And then I divide that amount. Knowing that I may not always be busy, I may not always be getting those 60 hours, okay? So you have an idea, and then you can vary it depending on who the client is. When you're just trying to get a foot in the door, you probably don't want to price yourself too high. So you want to make sure that your costs, at least your direct costs, are covered, even if you're taking a hit on your own input. But as you go along, you start to increase that premium that you have, that you put on your own time, because you as a resource are becoming more and more valuable. You're becoming more of an expert, and you have to recognize that. I hope that has answered the question, Bridget.
Well, there are quite a number of you with the service industry pricing question that you've been wondering, and I think that's helped us quite a bit with how to look at it.
Ignite, from dreams to reality.
I think we've had a great time learning quite a bit from Doyin Odufa. Thank you very much, Doyin. And we all pray that Digital Jewels will become a global company, and the jewels from Nigeria will be seen all over the world. Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Send in your comments, questions, and shout-outs to our Facebook page, facebook.com/IgniteTV, Twitter/IgniteTVNG, and check out our website, www.ignite-tv.com